like the best video in the world.
I'm so glad you like it because I knew
It's an understatement.
we've been complaining, my God, of you. You're my everything.
Give me a hug. Come here, bring it in. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
So yesterday evening, the telephone that Biggie brought to the house some few weeks back, I think it was in week 3 that he introduced that telephone with the parrots that did not say anything or that has not. I think they've even taken out the parrots. Yeah. So back to the telephone. So he rang yesterday for the first time, and Mensan and Joanna were the closest people to the telephone, but Joanna was able to overtake Mensan and she was the first person to reach the telephone. So she picked it up and there was Big Brother's agent on the phone and she said, "Hello, I'm Biggie's agent. I think she said, I'm Biggie's agent X." And she was sent by Big Brother to make some offer to Joanna, and she asked if she would want to accept the offer, and of course Joanna said yes, that she would accept the offer. So the offer was that they were going to take her to a secret room in Biggie's house where she would spend 3 nights, 3 nights and 3 days, but every day she would have just 2 hours every morning. So that means she has the luxury to have, she has the opportunity to have a bath there, have her breakfast, just do whatever it is she needs to do in the morning, her personal care in the morning, and then she'll go out into the main house to join the other housemates. But then they asked her that she should pick somebody, one housemate that she would want to have this, she would love to have this experience with. And of course, baby girl chose Day. So they told her that all the treats that they're going to enjoy in the secret room, from their food to the cozy room, the AC and everything, sleeping on the mattress, that the worth of that experience is going to be deducted from their prize money, from the 80 million naira that they're supposed to work for weekly, and that it should remain a secret between Joanna and Big Brother. So she's not allowed to disclose the secrets to any other housemate, not even Dede that was following her, right? So that's a secret, and I think they said there are other details that will be revealed to her soon as time goes on. Sorry. So yeah, that happened last night, and I stayed up all night waiting and waiting and waiting for them to come and take her to the secret room. They told her to pack a few clothes inside the box that she will be using, and she did that. But I think I missed some parts, that it was not going to be that yesterday night, it was going to be from this morning. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days and 3 nights. So they were able to have, they had breakfast, beauty yumptious breakfast this morning. They were offered a very yumptious breakfast. They were allowed to sleep in the room for I think 2 hours this morning. There was AC, there was a bed and everything, so it was very comfortable for them. And after 2 hours, the what are they called again, the ninjas came to ask them to leave, to leave the room. So they'll be back again later at night when they're ready to sleep. Or I don't know, maybe Big Brother will have a way to alert them that it's time for them to go back to their secret room to go and sleep, because that's where they'll be sleeping for the next 3 nights. So that happened, and I just wanted to start this video on a good note with some good news before we enter the Bazbos era, because there's a lot of Bazbos going on in the Biggie's house. Trust me, guys, there is a lot, and I cannot let that slide for anything.
If I come up for you, make I know where to talk. Big brother go call you, whether you go come, you go drag me. Leave out. If I do not touch him, hold on. If I drop her, make I know where to talk. Just don't touch him. But you cannot see. Hold it well. I beg, give me one beg, make I put my leg on top.
As long as you don't cook that thing, I'm fine.
If I don't cook her, make I know where to talk.
At this point, I don't know if the rumor that's been going on that Faith knows someone in the production team, or is it the fact that the guy is actually power drunk? Like, it's very obvious that is it that the power is getting into him, or his backup is so strong that he doesn't even know where to draw the lines. Like, he doesn't know when to stop. This guy is high key very provocative. Faith knows how to press people's buttons. He knows how to provoke people. He knows how to provoke the very wrong emotions, and he will stand there and wait for you to do your worst so that maybe you can leave the house. Or I don't understand it. Because so yesterday Emisi, it's like it's a general knowledge that Emisi does not eat the general food. She doesn't eat all those food that Big Soso and Kebobo cooks for the house general. She doesn't eat it. So they gave her a rule that if she's going to cook her own food, that means she's not just going to be cooking for just herself, so she has to cook for like 10 people. She has to add other people so that she doesn't end up wasting food stuff and other things. And she agreed. So she has been cooking for the likes of herself, Kola, Midie, Bright Morgan, Jessin J, and some other people. So yesterday she was going to make spaghetti. This girl has started making, like, she started preparing her ingredients, her condiments and everything to make food. And then Faith came from nowhere and said that Emisi must eat from the general food, that she does not have the right to make that food, that who permitted her. That was just what happened. Meanwhile, the whole house knows that this is how it is with Emisi. Faith went as far as carrying the kerosene in that keg. He poured it inside the pot that Emisi was supposed to use. Poured kerosene all over the garden area. Everywhere was just oozing of kerosene smell. To the point that those that were inside could perceive the smell from inside the house, like from inside of the house, they could perceive the smell. And then what point are you trying to make? What point are you trying to prove? You're the head of house. Yes, it's a known thing, everybody knows, and everybody is giving you your due right as the head of house. But why do you now want to force every of your rule down people's throats? Why do you like to treat people as if they are in secondary school or something? And I don't know why Biggie is very lenient with when it comes to Faith's issue. Like, in online has been buzzing. People have been complaining that is either Faith's dad is one of the people that are sponsoring the show on a low, or he knows somebody in the production team. Because why are his behaviors always excused by Big Brother? But if it's other people, he would call them out. Now, Bright Morgan got 2 strikes, right? Because of this same Faith. Was it because of Faith or because of Kain Kumi? Yeah, I think it was because of Kain Kumi. But now, Faith has done more than what Bright Morgan did. And yet, the only thing Biggie does is to call him. Like, when they were having this argument, with Emisi, Big Brother at some point, because Emisi was not ready to let go of the kerosene. She said, if I remove my hand from this thing, make I know say no be me be Emisi. She sat down, she asked for them to bring chair, for Isabella to help her bring chair. Isabella brought the first chair. She said, please, can you make it higher? I need it to be higher. I need to sit very well. Isabella obliged her. By the way, I love the beautiful friendship that Emisi and Isabella has, but that's by the way. And so she went and brought the chair for her. She said, in fact, I need a bench so that I can rest my leg. She went to go and bring the bench. And everybody, it was beautiful to see that other housemates were just backing her or backing Emisi. They had her back. Jessin J stood up like Jessin J is a correct guy. He's a guy. I give it to him. And Jessin J is not the type that will come and be talking behind your back. No, whatever he has to do, if he wants to throw jabs at you, he will throw it at your face, not behind your back. If you want to say something, he'll come and stand there. Jessin J stood there and said, Faith, what do you want to do? Who are you to give her instruction? Who are you to give her orders? Because like when I give orders, you have to respect it. And Jessin J asked, who are you giving orders? Who are you to give order? Aside the fact that you're the head of house, so what else? Who are you did you bring anybody to this house? He stood, in fact, he sat near Emisi and he said he was going to see to the end of this drama today. Let them see whether Faith is going to beat Emisi or like do your worst, guy. There was midday, everybody around her, they gave her all the support, moral support and everything. And at the end of the day, Faith couldn't do anything. Just that Big Brother now called him. I don't know why Big Brother just called him. Now called him, Faith, report to the diary room. After a while, he now left the jerry can and left. And Missy was like, if I not go now, come and stand here with me. Let's see. I'm ready to stand here till night. Me and you will stand here today. And that one is like, so far you don't get to cook. You don't get to cook the spaghetti. I'm like, this guy is so annoying. He's so annoying. So very, very troublesome. Kai, I don't know, but Big Brother needs to caution him, like he needs to call him to order, because his excesses are becoming unbecoming, like they are becoming too much. and you don't know, nobody knows when someone will get to their breaking point. This guy will now make you to go and do forget. Big Brother's house will test you. It will test your ability to restrain your emotions, like your ability to do so many things. If you don't learn it in Biggie's house, you may never learn it anywhere. So I think that's a good side to being in Big Brother's house, because it will teach you how to put your emotions in check, because all these people are trying. And then there was Rude Boy that was trying to support what Faith was doing, because there's an issue between Emisi and somebody. Rude Boy will always want to take the other person's side without even knowing if at all Emisi was on the wrong side or on the right side. So he wanted to do that yesterday, and Jason J just shot him down immediately. Oh my god, my Jason J, such a stand-up guy, like the boy is everything, if you're not standing Jason J, I don't know. Anyway, so that happened, and I think after Big Brother called him to the diary room, and I don't know what happened again. The Matamoko tax that they had yesterday, there was still another issue. They continued from there, where Emisi was supposed to dip her hand inside the box, to pick the team that she belonged to, and she said, "You have to wait though, that girl is so petty." So yeah, that happened yesterday evening. And then this morning, after their workout session, Zita from nowhere just exploded. She just exploded, because that's the only explanation to what she did. She just went off on Doris, Sultana, and Big Soso. This babe was screaming.
Big Soso, Sultana, 3 of you stupid ass bitches. These stupid bitches. Stop it, me. Shut up. What? It's for my fucking ears. And what's the other nickname you call me there? And then you come against my phone. Don't fucking come and add me to this situation. If you shut for you, say it to my fucking face. Don't fucking do that. Get out of my face.
See, this Zita and Doris fight would have banged very well if this happened maybe later on in the day, because from what we saw, there was no prior provocation, there was no prior issues before she just blotted out all those what she blotted out. It was like you're not having issues with anybody, so how did you explain, like how did we get here, from where to where? Everybody was confused, everyone was lost, everyone was trying to catch up, like what happened, what's causing all this where is all this vexation and anger, where is it coming from? So but this started yesterday. Zita and Faith had a conversation in the garden yesterday, and she was complaining about how people, some people are acting as if they are friends, but what they do is when they are together, they gossip about other housemates, and when one of them leaves the clique or steps out to do something, they will gossip about that person. That for her that's not how friendship works. They're just old angry women. I mean, how did she classify them? Yes, she called them old angry women, that she doesn't like stereotypes, but these people are making her to want to stereotype them. And she was talking about Doris, Sultana, and Big Soso, that they refer to Dede as Sandpaper Nyash. They talk about Isabella, but whereas they also have their moments with Isabella when they all sit together and they are gisting about other people. But when Isabella steps out, they'll be saying things like that she filled her ass, her butt, that she filled her butt, that she put fillers in her butt, and all of that. Well, I think she has had that anger in her, but she has been waiting for a moment to just explode and express herself. But maybe that moment was not is it forthcoming, or what's that English word again? Yeah, that moment was not coming fast for her, and she just, how you have something in mind that is so pressing you, you want to just put it out there, and you just, I don't know. She was saying all these things. It was just Doris that was able to come and face up. Doris, like, what are you talking about? Who called you? She was just trying to shy away from what she was saying. And Doris is like, till you have fat, then we can talk about it. If you don't have fat, I'm not going to pay you attention. And Sultana, in her usual manner, Sultana denied it. Like, what's this one talking about? She was playing ignorance, as if she doesn't know what she was talking about. But they all know, every one of them, Big Soso, they knew what she was talking about. Just that she doesn't really have fats, or she, like, there was no reason for her to start saying what she was saying. So people was not really catching up. people were not really understanding what was happening, so they just allowed it to die a natural death. People just walked away, you know, when it was like, it's like this one doesn't know what she's saying, so they just walked away, and the whole tension died down. But I don't know if Ebuka will still mention this on Sunday, or maybe there's no need because she has already gone off on them. I don't know. But like I said yesterday, the house is like a ticking time bomb that is waiting to explode. Everybody is just looking for a place to pour their emotions out on, with everything going on in the house. No food, the food is not enough, they're managing food, no comfortable space to sleep in. Today is the pool party, and nobody knows how that pool party is going to go. We don't know what Big Brother has, but we can only, sit down, relax, and watch and anticipate. Yeah. So far, the housemates are giving 10/10 minus nothing. That's on period. Like, that's on period. They are delivering their polling units. They're over delivering. So in fact, whoever picked, someone said on Twitter that whoever picked this housemates, the person deserves a raise. And I agree. 100%, because these housemates, they are doing the most. That's the thing for this year. Yeah, do the most. Less is not an option. They are doing the most. And we, of course, I hope you guys are voting. I hope you guys are giving your votes to your faves. And that reminds me, today is the last today is the last day for voting. The voting line closes by 9 p.m. So if you have not voted for your fave, you guys should endeavor to vote, cast your vote, but please vote wisely. Let's not go and push all the entertaining housemates outside. They will go outside, and then the house will become boring. And because at the end of the day, it's me and you that will complain and say, the housemates are boring. The very fun and entertaining housemates that have left, it's just, the house is just filled with very empty and boring housemates. No, let's not do that. Vote right. I urge you, vote right. And yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for watching. If you stayed to this point, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Drop a comment if you have one in the comment section. I would see you in my next one. Thank you and bye. And also subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Very important. Subscribe. All right, guys. Bye.